I know I said I was going to go talk to Hancock next, and I still plan on doing that, but I got a notification while I was doing some stuff with my settlement that I needed to go talk to Jack Cabot about the artifact. I remember at the end of the quest that I performed with him and whatever his father's name was, that he said come back in like a week and he'll have something for me, so here I am. Hey, man.
Excuse me. Yeah?
Good talk. Where are you?
There might be some
Upstairs, I
valuable stuff
imagine?
inside. Let's go check it out.
Where the fuck is this guy? I am confused. Hold up a second. Shit, he's outside? God damn it. Okay.
Hi.
What is it?
Hi, you're back. Good news. I figured out how to access the artifact's telekinesis effect. I've hooked it up to this old laser rifle. There's no way to control it without direct neural input. For better or worse, all of that was destroyed when my father died. But you still have a rather powerful directed force. Here, see what you think.
Lorenzo's artifact gun. I actually already have one of these. I stole it from Jack's house. But this one seems like it's a little bit better.
How does it work?
It uses standard energy cells for power. The artifact's internal power supply was destroyed. Otherwise, point and shoot. It doesn't kill people, but you may still be able to find some use for it. As for myself, I don't know. Maybe I'll finally travel to the southwest. My father was always convinced that there was another alien city buried somewhere in the Mojave Desert.
I don't remember that.
Never understood the use for all these crazy
I played a
gizmos.
lot of Fallout New Vegas. Like, I'm pretty sure I did literally every quest in that game that's possible. I did multiple playthroughs of it. Did all the DLCs. Don't remember any mention of an alien city. Huh. Maybe I'll have to fire that game up again at some point. I'm not sure. Also, this all looks new. Huh. Interesting. Well, regardless, we have a weapon, so that's nice. I am going to go to talk to Hancock now, like I said I would.
Mayor Hancock?
Well, if it ain't Bobby's little patsy. Here, for protecting my stash. Why is the
Yay.
city turning on Bobby like that?
So, we're okay?
We are. Let me tell you, this classy little tri-corner hat of mine is getting heavy. Am I turning into the man? Some kind of tyrant? I spend all my time putting down the people I would have been proud to scheme with just a few years ago. I need to take a walk again, get a grip on what really matters. Living free.
So this guy feels bad for not letting someone steal from him. That's kind of... alright.
Can you just leave, good neighbor? Aren't you the mayor?
Hey, the mayor's still the mayor whether he's in residence or not. I've walked out of here plenty of times. Keeps me honest. Can't let power get to my head. That's not what being in charge of good neighbor is about.
Huh.
Well, see you around, Hancock.
Yeah, you too. Gonna take some time to think about all this. You ever need a good-looking ghoul to watch your back, let me know.
I could have sworn that I had, like, quests I could do for this guy. That's what I was hearing around. Huh. Well, I know that Kate
Hey.
needs me to talk to her.
Hey, pal.
You have time to talk now. Still have something important to say.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Appreciate it. We've been on the road together for a while. And we've taken some hard knocks. But through all that crap, I notice you've always been sticking by me. You know, watching me back and making sure I don't do anything stupid. I think maybe it's time to tell you a little bit about who you're traveling with. There's no reason for us to keep acting like we're strangers.
I appreciate your trust.
Well, you're the first to earn it. It all starts with two wastes of humanity I suppose you could call me parents. I'm convinced I was a mistake, because I can't remember a single moment that they treated me like their daughter. I was yelled at and beaten. Everything I did was wrong. Nothing but a nuisance in their eyes. The whole time I was telling myself that they had to love me, even if it was just the tiniest bit, because they never kicked me out. Then me 18th birthday arrived, and I found out why they kept me around. They slapped a shock collar around me neck and sold me to slavers. They didn't even care enough about me to say goodbye. 18 years of suffering through that shite, and all I was worth to them was a pocket full of caps.
Why didn't you run away?
I tried. Twice. The first time I did it, they locked me in a shed outside of the house we lived in. The second time, they broke one of me legs.
My God. I'm so sorry.
Thanks. But there's more to the story. It would be easy to blame me charm and personality on me parents, but they didn't make me this way. I did. I was with those slavers for 5 years. Roughest 5 of me goddamn life. The things they made me do. The way they use me for their amusement. It sickens me to me stomach even thinking about it. But I bided me time and learned to use their own methods against them. Stealing a few caps out of a sleeping man's pocket is a piece of cake. As long as you don't get greedy.
I don't know how you survived.
That makes 2 of us. It took every ounce of patience I had. But after 5 years, I had finally pocketed enough to buy me own way out of there. But instead of heading off to try and repair the shambles of me life, I gave in to me rage and I headed home. You can imagine the look on me parents' faces when I kicked open their door. What you can't imagine is what they looked like after. After I emptied me gun into them.
I would say how could you, but I don't know if that's like an emotionally charged how could you, which is not how I want to do that.
How could you kill your own parents?
How can you call them parents? They were opportunists who were taking advantage of a human being, just to make a few caps. If I'd come out of that bitch of a mother deformed, they would have drowned me in the river and started again. They didn't give a shite about me. So I didn't give a shite about them. End of story.
You did what you had to do.
Did I? When I close me eyes, all I can see is their faces twisted with fear. And then my mind starts wandering and I start judging myself. And it's ripping me the fuck apart. You'd think I inject myself with all that shite and drink myself drunk because I'm a tough Irish girl. I do it so I can forget and move on with my miserable life. So there you are. The entire flawed package known as Kate. Stripped bare for your perusal.
Why judge yourself?
My parents sold me into slavery. But did they deserve to die for it? Yeah, I took some hard knocks as I was growing up. But they fed me and kept me from glowing with rads. This is the kind of crap that starts me mind wandering and drives me literally to drink. I guess I'm just waiting to hear what you think of me now.
I'm proud of you.
I knew I was taking a chance telling you all this. But I never expected you to say you were proud of me. I think I needed to hear that from you. Thank you.
Hey, it's okay. We're friends.
Look at me. Now you have me blushing. Well, that settles it, I suppose. Friends it is then. Hope I make you a good one. Otherwise I'm gonna look right the fool, aren't I?
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and recruit
Hey,
Hancock
Hancock.
now.
Well, look who's back. You ever think about having an exquisitely handsome and deadly ghoul at your side?
All right, Hancock. You're in.
Before we head out, I gotta have a little chat with the community. I'll meet you afterwards.
Oh, okay, he's going out to the balcony. Alright. I think I will follow him.
Hey, everybody, gather up. I got something you all need to hear. No rush, everyone just take your time. Look, everyone, I'm taking a walk. It's time for your fearless leader to get back out there. Mix it up in the dirt before I forget what that feels like.
You can't leave, Hancock. We need you.
Hey, I'm always gonna be here in spirit, my man. Good neighbor and I, we got a connection. But like any hot and heavy relationship, sometimes you gotta spend time apart. Let things cool off. Remind yourself of who you are. So that's why I'm leaving. I'm still your mayor. I'm still gonna be here when you need me. But it's time for me to stop living so damn comfortable. Because we all know, no one in power deserves to be comfortable for long. Now, what's the best town in the Commonwealth? Where can someone live free, with no judgment? Good neighbor! Of the people, for the people. And don't let no one forget it.
Alright.
Hancock.
So, you ready to get this show on the road?
What if I just said no?
Let's do it.
Done.
I'll tell you what, Hancock. If I ever decide to go ghoul, you're the first one I'm looking up.
I'll be counting the days.
Alright then. Let's get going.
You running from something?
I don't think I have yet to experience the memory den. Actually, there's quite a few things I haven't experienced. There's also a couple other corridors I haven't walked down, like this one, for example. We'll do the memory den if there's nothing here. Ah! Well, there is something here.
You eyeballing me? Meat? Hey, you eyeballing me? Meat?
The fuck? What are you doing?
You eyeballing me?
Okay.
Meat?
Memory den it is, then. Let's see if there's anything to do.
Trying to stay on good behavior here. Don't make me do...
Alright, so this is the final place in Good Neighbor, at least to my knowledge. And actually, I was technically in here at one point, talking to, whatever the guy's name is in here. What about this woman? And that lady.
The memory den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Hey, Irma.
Oh, enjoying yourself in Good Neighbor? It's a heck of a town, ain't it?
Alright, so you got nothing to say. You got a very elaborate setup for an extra.
Don't bother asking me how the memory loungers work. I don't have time to teach the years of neurophysiology it would take you to understand.
Dr. Amari.
Before you ask, I wasn't responsible for the decor, so I don't want to hear it.
Okay, I don't understand why this game does this. Like, it sets up, like, these elaborate places, and there seems to be very little to do in most of them. It's just odd. It's, like, very particular-looking characters, like this Marilyn
You like the
Monroe-looking
My
chick.
business partner hates
It's
it.
not, that's
Says she's
completely
not the
false.
fun
But
type.
still, like, this woman looks like somebody I should be talking to, doesn't it? This entire place looks like it's very interesting and is full of neat concepts that could be endured, and I'm relegated to talking to this fucking guy, who, don't get me wrong, is nice. He's a nice ghoul. But I'm like on this vigilante justice Batman shit when I could be going inside one of these, presumably to experience previous moments of my life, talking to some woman who doesn't seem to be living in the right decade. I don't know, it just seems like a squandered opportunity.
Kent.
Just listen to the radio station, Shroud.
Alright, let's listen to the radio station.
Wow, the tale of... Calling all Silver Shroud fans. A once-in-a-lifetime announcement. The Silver Shroud returns and he's gonna clean up the streets. Everyone heard how Wayne Delancey murdered Miss Selmy and her kid over a few lousy caps. Death is coming for you, Wayne.
Okay, so the door locked on me because I was inside, which was odd. So I had to reload it and re-listen to everything, but that's okay. So we're gonna go kill Wayne Delancey for being a psychopathic murderer and common delinquent and whatnot. And it's fun. Well, actually, this is not where I'm supposed to be. It's funny enough, we had literally just encountered Wayne just before this, which I think is kind of neat.
Step away from my meat, boy. Unless you want to be next. Rumor is you killed Miss Selmy. That true? Selmy? Yeah, I killed the bitch. And her whelp, too. Shouldn't have bothered, they barely had 2 caps between them. You listen to the radio? Someone wants you dead. You threatening me? Are you threatening me? That's your last mistake, asshole. You mess with me.
Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, so what was that about a mistake? Fuckface.
To the living, the spoils.
Put a calling card. Alright. Killed this piece of shit. There. I don't want that. Well then. That is a job well done. What's next? Okay, so I've had quite a few people asking me to do this. It seems to be a pretty anticipated quest line. So I decided to check out the Covenant, whatever the hell that is.
The only way you get old in this job is assume everyone's out to kill you. Hey there.
Best way to spend your caps is protecting your hide with my armor. That advice is free.
What kind of stuff do you have?
I sell armor for Old Man Stockton's outfit, based out of Bunker Hill. Been selling armor to smart Wastelanders for years. The dumb ones walk away empty-handed, but they don't stay dumb long, if you catch my meaning.
Wait, so is he a member of the railroad, or does he just know Old Man Stockton? Huh.
Sure. Let's take a look.
My prices are firm. Haggling gives me a headache.
I imagine that's not the case. Huh. That's actually not bad. What's my left arm? Yeah. That's definitely better. It's also quite a bit more weighty. But gives me +1 strength, so it kind of evens out. And endurance. Yeah. Fuck it. I'll do it.
Make a move.
Alright, so we're gonna add that to the group here.
And I'll end you, Wastelander.
So let's take a look at it. Oh, that's it? Meh, whatever. You
here visiting
let's
Covenant,
talk.
pal? If not, move along. You know, I'm people loitering around. Not good for the nerves.
Is that what this place is called?
Yeah, we're a real up-and-comer. A pit stop on the road for traders and such. We're not that big, but we got the bargains. Got a doc that can patch you up. We even got some lemonade. Well, that's what Deezer calls it anyway. There's a small catch, though. We don't just let anyone inside. There's an entrance test. We call it the safe test. Everyone's got to take it.
Interesting idea. Between you and me, what's the test for?
I probably shouldn't say nothing, but listen. We want to make sure only good people come into Covenant. No undesirables. Nobody that ain't actually what they seem, you know?
I'm new to the area. What do you mean about undesirables?
But you don't know about... Jesus, listen. Not everyone in the Commonwealth is human, okay?
Ah, okay.
Some are... synths. I'm not gonna say anything more than that. Just take the test. You pass, and you can come inside where everything's safe. Alright?
Okay.
Sure.
Good. Take a seat, and we can begin.
Well, where should I sit? Right here? Or, right here? Alright, let's do
So
this.
let's begin. There ain't no wrong answers. You are approached
there
by
are.
a frenzied scientist who yells, "I'm going to put my quantum harmonizer in your photonic resonation chamber." What's your response?
This is some Fallout stuff.
I wouldn't worry. If he did that, it'd cause parabolic destabilization of the fission singularity.
Yeah. Next question. While working as an intern in the clinic, a patient with a strange infection on his foot stumbles through the door. The infection is spreading at an alarming rate, but the doctor has stepped out for a while. What do?
Medicate the infected area as best I can.
You have a medical background. You discover a young boy lost in a cave. He's hungry and frightened, but also appears to be in possession of stolen property. What do?
I don't know. He says there are no right answer or no wrong answers, but there definitely are. No question about that. Let's go compassionate, because that's probably what he wants to hear.
I give the boy a hug and tell him everything will be okay.
Very curious. Congratulations! Hey, you made it onto a baseball team. Which position do you prefer?
I've always been the designated hitter type.
Designated hitter.
Are you certain about that? Never mind. Next question.
What?
Your grandmother invites you to tea, but you're surprised when she gives you a pistol and orders you to kill someone. What do?
I'd give her whatever she wants to spare his life.
Typical Class B. Old Mr. Abernathy has locked himself in his quarters again, and you've been ordered to get him out. How do you proceed?
I'd grab a bobby pin and pick the lock.
And that is all you do? Nothing else? Wait, don't answer. Next. Oh no. You've been exposed to radiation, and a mutated hand has grown out of your stomach. What's the best course of treatment?
If you guys aren't familiar with this is the test that you're given in Fallout 3 to kind of determine your skill levels and different stuff like that. That's why I found it kind of amusing.
I dose myself with anti-mutagen agent.
Ignoring possible. Yes. A neighbor is in possession of a Grognak the Barbarian comic book, issue number 1. You want it. What's the best way to obtain it?
I'd trade him for one of the comic books I own.
You're almost done. Last question. You decide it would be fun to play a prank on your father. You enter his private restroom when no one is looking, and...
Oh yeah, there's the changing his meds option, which I think is changing his heart medication for, what was it, glucose pills or some shit like that? Like, really messed up. Flood
I'd
the room.
loosen bolts on his water pipes. When he turns on the sink, he'll be in for a surprise.
Test's over. No one's ever answered quite like you. But hey, you passed. I'll open up the gate.
Yay!
What kind of place you gotta take a test to enter?
Probably the shitty kind. I don't know. What do you want?
Welcome to Covenant.
Hey, Swanson.
Head on in. Penny's shop is usually the first stop.
Alright then. What? What did you dislike? Oh, he's like really big on freedom, like in general, so the idea of taking a test to get in somewhere probably annoys him. Alright, fair enough. Okay, I was thinking maybe for a second this is a new
Caravan
settlement
came
that I
a
could
few
do.
days back. Worked for old man Stockton. You saw them, right?
I already told you. I don't recollect. We get a lot of traffic.
This isn't Diamond City. A caravan of 5 comes through, you'd remember.
Then they must not have come through. Say, wouldn't you rather have a lemonade?
My job here isn't drinking lemonade. I know for a fact they came here. Why the brush off?
I want to help, mister, but I really don't recollect.
Mark my words. I'll get to the bottom of this. You from around here? God, I hope not. Not enough of these hicks.
You have a problem with the people here?
All the fake smiles and the fancy talking puts me on edge. The sooner I'm out of here, the better. You know anything about Stockton's caravan?
A caravan? What are you talking about?
I signed on with old man Stockton to find his lost caravan. What's left of it is just outside of town. The last stop was here, so I've been trying to put together the story. But I keep getting the runaround. Got a proposal for you. Help me find Stockton's people, and we split the reward. At least one survivor walked out of that massacre. And I intend to make good on my contract.
Who are we looking for?
The big one is Stockton's daughter, Amelia. I didn't find any bodies of the feminine persuasion, so, there's hope. If we find her, Stockton's offering a heap of caps.
Sounds fair. I'm in.
Here's all I got on the caravan. I don't got proof, but Covenant's involved. Somehow. I'll keep poking around, but let me know if you find anything.
Interesting. Alright, so search the Covenant for clues, search the destroyed caravan for clues. Well, that sounds like a good idea. So we can leave here. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. I don't want to ask around too much. So we're going to go out real quick. And we're going to check up on this caravan.
Head on in. Penny's shop is usually the first stop.
Hey, Swanson.
Head on in.
God
Penny's
damn it.
shop
All right.
is usually the first stop.
So how far is it? Okay, it's not too bad. About 100 meters. I like these little detective case things. I was disappointed when there was only 2 of them for Valentine. Nice to know there's more of them. Just in generally different areas. But still. Ooh. Oh, that's Kate. What the fuck?
Only thing better than getting pissed is picking a fight. Am I right?
Interesting.
The caravan was hit awfully close to Covenant, all right.
Let me know if you find some spare ammo.
Alright. Deezer's Lemonade.
Deezer's Lemonade. Never heard of it.
Huh. Alright, so we did find a little something. Not much, but it's something to go off of at least. Alright, I think it's time to head back then. And Deezer was the robot, which is odd. Because I don't think that robots, especially Mr. Handy's, drink things. I don't believe that's a part of their anatomy. You know, something actually
It's good to see a new face around here.
I should probably do is fast forward to the day.
Hi.
Well, hello, stranger. The name's Jake.
Sorry.
Well, hello, stranger. The name's Jacob, and I run this town. Glad you passed the test. Our door's always open to good quality people. You can use one of the beds in the guest house. And you should visit Penny's store.
Anything else in town?
Doc Patricia will be more than happy to patch you up. For a modest fee, of course. You might want to stay clear of Mr. Dan. I've had some complaints about him.
Can I ask you some questions?
Ask away.
Does Covenant have a problem with synths?
Shouldn't everyone have a problem with synths? But there's none of those things here. Rest assured.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
Is this about those Stockton people? I've told Mr. Dan many, many times. We never saw them.
I'm curious if they knew... come on, that's not possible. I was wondering if maybe they knew that Old Man Stockton was a part of the railroad, and they used this as like a warning to stay away or something, but I feel like that's a little too out there.
Dan says your people are lying to him.
If you ask me, I think Dan's been baking in the sun too long. The only secret we've got here is what's in Deezer's lemonade. And if you can get Deezer to tell you, you just got to fill me in. As the robot says, it's delicious.
Huh,
I have to
all
go.
right.
You have a good day.
Okay, where's the guest house? Because I need to sleep. Huh. Wish it was labeled. That's not it. I'm pretty sure that would be it.
I really shouldn't talk to you, because I'm busy and all.
Talia.
Oh, I heard about you. You're the stranger. I make things. Things for the store. Oh, I'm Talia. It's so nice to meet you.
What do you make?
I make medical supplies. Oh, and guns, scopes, and other things. You can see them for sale at Penny's store. You're gonna like it here. Everyone in Covenant is so friendly and really wants to help.
Do you have time for some questions?
If it'll help, sure.
Does Covenant have some sort of problem with synths?
Since? I mean, no. The test makes sure that none of those get in here. They promised.
Who is they?
I really shouldn't be talking. I've got work. I have to go.
If you're hurting, just
Talia.
tell the
Do
doctor.
you need to use my tools?
Any news out there, Doctor?
If you want rumors, then Penny's the girl for you. I like to stick to fixing people. It's what I'm good at.
Gonna pass.
Very well.
I really shouldn't talk to you, because I'm busy.
I'm very confused. Okay, so there's a they.
In Covenant, you can feel
Hey, Dan.
safe.
This whole place has got me on edge. I hope you found something on the caravan.
Do you have any other leads?
No. If Covenant doesn't pan out, then I don't know where to start. I'll cross that road if I have to.
Synths are a real touchy subject around here.
Now that you mention it, people are always gabbing about synths, or the Institute. But here,
It's the
not
Institute.
one word. But hell, this whole place is a bucket full of strange.
This place is being run by the Institute. I'm pretty sure.
Do you have any proof Covenant is involved with the caravan?
I got one thing. They deny up and down that Stockton's men ever came here. But they most certainly did. There's no reason to bald-faced lie to me if they're not hiding something. I'll keep poking around.
We'll talk later.
Yeah, this is creepy. I don't know what the deal is with this place, but it is odd. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, cat. Sorry, little kitty. Alright, so I think this is Penny's store. Shut up. Quiet.
After a long day, nothing beats Deezer's lemonade.
Alright, maybe this is the place. Yeah, okay, here it is. My mistake. Alright, the public terminal. Covenant history. We're a young community formed by like-minded individuals dedicated to restoring a quality of life that's been gone for too many years. Our secret ingredients are a shared vision, hard work, and old-fashioned hospitality. Since the walls have come up, we've hosted more and more traders. Our store offers a wide variety of trade goods at rock-bottom prices. If you find it cheaper elsewhere, let us know and we'll beat it. Tell your friends. From a brief test to a long stay, we have everything you are looking for in Covenant. Located in the Central Commonwealth, we have easy access to the best and safest trade routes in the area. Our guest dormitories are spacious, well-appointed, and our friendly Mr. Handy even offers free lemonade. For large caravanners, extra sleeping bags can be provided on request. Just talk with Mr. Fitzgerald. We hope you enjoy your stay. Okay, cool. We're gonna sleep. Just because, what better place to sleep than, you know, one where you're on edge and unsure if you can trust anyone.
Another new face.
Alright, so that's just like a random settler. We're not going to talk to that guy just yet, because I'm pretty sure that's where the...
It's good to see a new face around here.
Oh, hello. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that's where the quest picks
All
up.
of us should be thankful for being here.
Alright. So
You
the
need any
doctor doesn't really
doctoring?
help me with anything. Random settler. Ooh,
Enjoy
you.
your stay. Enjoy your stay.
That's all you got? Can't open that door. What's with the bars on the windows? That's odd. This place
Why
just
does
keeps
one
on getting
tiny
stranger.
settlement need so much firepower.
Yeah, that's the other thing. There's like 7 or 8 turrets just like 30 feet away from each other.
I really shouldn't talk to you, because I'm busy and all.
If you're hurting, just tell the doctor.
Yeah, I'm good.
I hate
Where are the...
this
Okay,
place.
Penny's store. Is that this right here? Alright, let's go ahead and wait like 4 hours. And see if the store opens up. Okay.
Enjoy your stay.
Alright, stop telling me that, please. It's unsettling. That looks like it's a store in there. Alright, maybe they're about to open it. There we go. Go on.
Enjoy your stay.
Stop saying that shit. Get behind the counter, lady. I want to talk to you.
If you're hurting, just...
Okay. Excuse me.
I hope Swanson didn't give you too hard a time at the gate. If you ask me, I think he takes his job too seriously. But welcome.
I think you're far
Everyone
too
around
nice.
here calls me Mrs. Fitzgerald, but you, cutie, can call me Penny.
Oh, well, thank you.
What do you do around here?
A bit of everything. I try to leave some things for the menfolk to do, you know, so they feel in charge. You here to shop? I'll make sure to give you a good price.
Do you have time for a few questions?
For you? Certainly.
Does Covenant have some sort of problem with synths?
Thank God we don't. None of those machines are in here.
People here are really friendly. Why's that?
Everyone that passes the test is welcome to visit, but we are particular on who can live here. And having a positive attitude is important to us.
The town looks really nice. How'd you manage that?
Oh, thank you for noticing. Well, the menfolk would say good old-fashioned elbow grease keeps Covenant as the prettiest place in the Commonwealth. But between you and me, I think shrewd trading may play a big part.
Do you know anything about a missing caravan?
You've been talking to Mr. Dan. I don't know what he's carrying on about. He's just stirring the pot, if you ask me.
Why would he do that?
Some people are just jealous when they see others leading a better life, and they'd like nothing better than to drag everyone down to their level. And Dan thinks he's the one helping people. He wouldn't know the first thing about making the Commonwealth a better, safer place.
Wow, the claws are coming out.
He should be thankful you let him in.
Instead, he stomps around interrogating people. If the compound did do something to his precious caravan, they had reasons for it. Better reasons than a man like him. You know, honey, I was just shooting off at the mouth. Just forget anything I said about that and the compound. I have to go.
Right. Let's talk to this thing real quick.
Hey, Deezer.
Less rads, less mute fruit, same great taste. Try Deezer's lemonade.
I'm looking into a lost caravan. Can you help?
You know what would be great for a lost caravan? Deezer's lemonade! Voted best beverage in Covenant 3 years straight!
What's in the lemonade?
Deezer's lemonade is made of goodness. 4 special ingredients from sunny, non-irradiated environments, all in 1 cold glass. Try it and enjoy, or take advantage of the money-back guarantee.
What's the catch?
No tricks, no gimmicks, just the best lemonade in Covenant, free to our special guests.
I'll take some.
Enjoy!
Alright then. So, what's next on the agenda? Find the location of the secret compound. We should talk to this
They're
guy.
hiding something. I'm sure of it.
Hey, Dan.
This whole place has got me on edge. I hope you found something on the caravan.
I found out about a compound. The caravan survivors may be there.
Great. Now we just need to find it. If anyone would know where this compound is, it'd be Jacob. He runs this town. But he doesn't have the best memory. I saw him once reading a slip of paper while entering his password. Maybe you can find that.
We'll talk later.
Another new face.
Interesting. Okay, so he has a slip of paper, maybe.
Oh. Hi.
Ted Huntley. I don't think I've talked to this guy. God damn it. I don't want the plants. God.
Hey.
You, I'm talking to you. Get up.
Meaning no offense, but I got a mountain of work to do.
Alright, thanks for nothing. So where is this mayor? Where is this guy?
This beats mayoral duty.
There you are.
I hope you're enjoying your stay.
Tell me about yourself.
I make sure Penny, Talia, and everyone's got what they need. It's a full-time job to keep our little community afloat. But someone's got to do it, if you'll excuse me.
Alright.
Jacob.
I'm not done with
You're
you.
enjoying your stay.
I am way taller than you.
Can I ask some questions?
Ask away.
You ever hear of a compound?
Why, that sounds interesting, stranger. But I can't say I've ever heard of a compound, was it?
I have to go.
You have a good day.
I feel like I might need to pickpocket this guy. Or better yet, lockpick the house that's locked up. Is it still locked up?
They're hiding something. I'm sure of it.
Yes, it is. What is that all about? I don't understand. There's gotta be something to this. Where is this goddamn compound? I think I might need to wait. You know, until it's nighttime. Also, okay, so this guy sleeps in this house, I'm assuming. So maybe if I wait until like 4 in the morning, that might be what I need. Oh, okay. Jeez.
Good day to you.
Got all uppity there. Alright, so...
That's a serious lock. Need to find a key. Let's hope someone's been careless.
Okay, we're gonna save this real quick. I don't want to take the chance of somebody shooting me. Fuck. Seriously, dude? God damn it.
Get out!
Fucking shit. Actually, I got a better idea. I have stealth boys. Why am I bothering with this nonsense? Just use the stealth boy. No chance of getting caught.
Didn't think they were giving that away.
Oh, calm down, dude. Alright. So, we now have Hancock's password. Here's the problem, though. What does it go to? Oh. Door's open now.
Busted again? It's the third radio this month. Ted better get on this pronto.
This cell means business.
What the hell is going on?
Newcomer. Welcome,
Mr. Fitzgerald.
We don't tolerate violence or vulgarity. Steer clear of those, and we'll get along just fine.
Alright then. How about you get the fuck out of here? Let's stay out. Okay, do I... No, okay, Stealth Boy wore off, I guess.
What do we have? Dealing with depression, the 12 stages of grief, and some self-help books. Quite the library here.
Alright. Obviously, I know the terminal's there. I'm just kind of saving that for last in case there's anything else. Covenant key. I saw something about a covenant key. Huh. Okay. Let's go ahead and save real quick.
What just happened?
Alright, personnel files. B. Fitzgerald. Mr. Fitzgerald treats our mission as seriously as I do. If only he could do something about his wife. P. Fitzgerald. Concerns. Mention the sense as undesirables. Altercation with M. Bell. Frequent negative comments about other personnel and other places in the Commonwealth, specifically Diamond City. A severe reprimand for warning one traitor about the Institute and their ways. Notes, if Mrs. Fitzgerald was not extremely effective in her role, I'd request she be reassigned to the compound. But she's married to Mr. Fitzgerald, so her permanent posting here is required. Nothing to be done but frequent reinforcement of our missions and its perimeters. Sometimes I feel she cares more about running her store than our goals. Okay, T. Huntley. Okay, possession of contraband on 3 separate occasions. General antisocial behavior has made visitors uncomfortable. Huntley's new to the Covenant, and given his past, it's understandable that he's jumpy. Hopefully, over time, the community can help him feel safe. If he keeps making visitors feel nervous, though, he may need to be reassigned. On the bright side, his reclusiveness makes him ideal for running messages to the compound. Even when traders are in town, his absence is rarely noticed. Okay, McGovern. Visitors comment on her nervousness and jumpiness. She's very compassionate. Could that be a problem? After bringing up my concerns to her, Miss McGovern has really come around. Part of her job is to act natural, and if anything, she overdoes it. I really hope she's truly recovering instead of putting on an act. Even if it is an act, she's utterly indispensable to our operation. P. Montgomery. I have no specific... Okay, I think this is Penny. Yeah, okay. I have no specific concerns about Dr. Montgomery. Maybe not. Whatever. Anyway, looking at her now, you'd have no idea of what she's been through. The only niggling detail is that she keeps to herself and hasn't integrated into the community, but I suspect she resents being transferred here and would prefer to be working on the core mission. But before she was here, our visitor's #1 complaint was the lack of medical services. So this is the doctor. So we need at least one doctor here, and unfortunately for her, she's the only one qualified that has a suitable temperament. And Swanson. Swanson keeps to himself. He works directly for the compound in administering the test, and as such, I have no idea who he was or how to help him. He keeps himself strictly apart from the community, whether that's his order or temperament. Who's to say? Alright, fisherman report. Mr. Huntley has aborted 5 compound runs due to a fisherman, name unknown, who has stationed himself at the Mystic Pines Pond. Mr. Huntley reports his new favorite fishing hole is directly on top of the compound entrance. The Stockton retrieval team was almost spotted by the outsider. I recommend... and then there's nothing else. Okay. So, I heard somebody speaking just before I got on the terminal. Hopefully that's nothing that's going to be a problem.
Come out here.
Fuck, it's a problem.
Hello. Damn, nothing but junk.
This is not going to work. How the fuck am I supposed to be able to do this without getting caught? Stealth boy, that's how. Fucking moron. Okay, let's try the stealth boy. That's the entire purpose of something like that. Okay, so we got all that. There. Alright then, let's go ahead. I don't really want to have to deal with being invisible when talking, so there we go. Whoa. Neat, okay. You.
They're hiding something. I'm sure of it.
Hey,
Let's talk.
Dan.
You find out anything about the caravan?
Indeed.
Well, what have you been up to?
Not a lot. Everyone's got their eye on me. But I'll keep trying.
They took the survivors to a compound.
Then we're in business. I'll meet you there and we'll rescue ourselves some caravan hands.
Indeed. Why is he waiting out like that?
Hey, a stranger. It's no secret you've been poking around. Not very neighborly of you, if you ask me. I know you think you're doing the right thing. Just don't make any rash decisions you'll regret.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If only that were true. Use your best judgment, friend.
You're fucking creepy.
Hello, stranger. You got anything that ails you? I'll fix you up for a fee.
I'm fine.
Hey, Swanson.
Head on in. Penny's shop
Okay.
is usually the first stop.
So these guys, I mean, I don't know. It sounds like they're working for the Institute. That's just what I'm gathering here. Okay, so it's across the pond, it looks like.
Not like this.
Which means I gotta walk around because I cannot take that much radiation in. I don't know what the hell that guy's doing. Ooh. That's not good. I'll take the teddy bear, though.
You don't know where that's been.
Shut up. Alright, so is it... I guess I have to swim. Let's go.
They're hiding something. I'm sure of it.
Hey, Dan.
Some people up ahead. I'll follow your lead.
Alright. Manny.
Outsiders aren't allowed. Why are you here?
Who are you?
I'm asking the questions. Why are you here?
This ain't gonna work.
I just want answers. About Stockton's caravan, nothing more.
Whoa, holy shit, that works.
She'll know what to do about you. Don't try anything funny. You've been warned.
I am so goddamn lucky, man. I mean, I know I have like 8 charisma, but you wouldn't expect red to work as often as it does. Wow. You're presumptuous, aren't you? Am I supposed to follow?
I can't believe they're only giving me half a share.
I think I'm supposed to follow.
Way worse than the last one.
Whoa. Okay, yeah. Where are we going? Was that one of the guys?
Blight.
No one secures a place like
Hey,
this.
Blight.
Torture. They are sick. Just give me the signal.
Yes. Calm down.
What is it, Manny?
I thought you guys were done with Subject 12.
Oh, yes. The interview's over. I'm just reviewing the data on Question 4. It's fascinating, really.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Certainly.
What is going on? I don't... Okay. Let's go. Alright, so this is chained from the other side. Where is this guy leading me?
You're the first outsider that's been in here.
I'll take that.
You shouldn't be in here.
Well, tell that to Manny. He seems to think I should be in here.
Hey, extend the platform. Showed up on our doorstep. What was I supposed to do?
No, you could have tried to kill me. You would have failed, but you could have tried. Matter of fact, what are you? Oh yeah, I could have fucked you up something awful. You would have been dead in seconds. Let's put my gun away. Can we pick up the pace here, man? Holy shit.
Stranger.
People are surprisingly nice, well, I wouldn't say nice, but respectful to me. I don't think that's gonna last. If I'm able to gather exactly what's going on here. Maybe I was wrong about the Institute, but certainly don't have a very clean track record, it looks like.
Stranger.
Let's go ahead and remove these.
Stranger.
Stop calling me that.
So the one investigating Stockton's caravan has arrived. Do you even know that his supposed daughter is in all likelihood a synth? No matter.
So they know.
Let me be upfront about this. There are 2 ways this meeting can end. We come to an agreement, or there's violence.
Stockton's daughter is a synth.
Why else do you think we attacked her caravan? She has well over a 70% chance of being a synth. I'd have to perform an autopsy, to be sure. Let me pose a question to you. What would you do if your family was destroyed by a synth right in front of you when you were but a child? Would you roll over and accept it? Or would you do something about it?
What happened to you?
In Diamond City, a lifetime ago, my parents and 8 others were massacred by someone. At first, we thought the maniac was human.
Yeah, I've heard about
this. That was
this.
the day we learned of the Institute's latest creations, the synths.
Okay,
As long
so
as
these
the
people are against the
Institute walks
synths.
invisibly amongst us, they strike without warning and control us from the shadows. I've dedicated my life to devising a test to detect these hidden synths, to root them out so they can be extinguished. Isn't that a goal worth fighting for?
You can't seriously want to kill all the synths.
We most certainly do, but we have to find them first. A living synth is indistinguishable from a human by any medical test yet devised. But it turns out psychology can detect a difference. Enter the SAFE test. The test is in its infancy, but through sacrifice and perseverance, our success rate is improving.
It sounds like your test may not even work.
There is a correlation. We've measured it. We just need more data, more test subjects to narrow it down. Covenant is many things. A refuge for the broken people left in the wake of the Institute's rampages. A place of safety and healing. But most importantly, it is our one chance to end this age of paranoia. I will make you a deal. If you let me dispose of Stockton's synth and continue our work, I'll match whatever reward you were offered.
I've had my fill of crazy on this contract. No deal.
Fortunate for me, I wasn't talking to you.
You side with this nut job, and we're going to have a serious, deadly problem.
I'm not gonna accept that. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, so the thing that sucks about this is that they're not 100% wrong in their intentions to be against the Institute, or at least it seems like it. The problem is that their perception of how to handle this is skewed, and it doesn't seem like they're willing to compromise.
Don't kill the girl. Spare her.
Or else. Impossible. The odds are too great she's an Institute infiltrator. Even if she is an unfortunate victim in this war, sparing her can compromise everything.
Fuck you.
Sorry. That's a deal I won't accept.
You're gonna pay for all the pain you've caused.
Then you'll just have to kill me.
Yeah, that can be arranged. Sorry, buddy.
Who's there?
Yep, enjoy that shit.
I knew we were coming.
Take whatever you can.
Trick some sort of sensor. I bet
Who's
you
out
50
there?
caps there's a lot more where they came from.
Hey, I got something.
God damn it.
Big mistake. Well, they tried. I guess you
I think that might have been a dick shot. Fuck. He almost threw a grenade. Well, my apologies, everyone. Covenant security armor. Ah, that's shit. No, thank you. I was hopeful there could be a compromise to some extent. I mean, their feelings on things weren't completely off. At least when it comes to the Institute, but unfortunately, they couldn't really be salvaged. It sucks, but it is what it is. I probably won't be welcome back at the Covenant, but that's not totally unfair. We'll talk in a second. Hold up a second. What's the okay, rescue Amelia Stockton. Okay, stored message. Retrieval team ready to Manny from Rosalind. Until this whole Honest Dan affair is resolved, stand down. The Stockton retrieval drew too much attention. Mr. Fitzgerald is furious. You extracted Subject 14 so close to Covenant. See, that doesn't happen again. From Manny to Rosalind. Our team's all excuse me, patched up and ready to grab some synths. Still tracking Subject Boyd, just give us the order. Dr. Rogers' rant to Blythe from Rosslyn. I do not need a degree in socioeconomics to realize Covenant's trade policies are unsustainable. As soon as we can't afford the subsidies, Mrs. Fitzgerald will increase her prices to attain self-sufficiency. Commercial traffic will slow, but more than traders visit Covenant now. Okay, so from Blythe to Rosslyn, one of Dr. Rogers' points concerns me. Covenant has had a net operating loss since its inception. Its expenses are staggering. The fusion batteries alone are a princely sum. The assets seized from the captured subjects in no way makes up this massive deficit. If we were a business, I'd say we're a couple months away from bankruptcy. Grave concerns from Rosslyn to Emmanuel. Do you think these objections have not been raised before? But by all means, propose a viable alternative, but bear this in mind. Fact: we need a large data sample, the larger the better. Fact: the initial test is most effective if the subjects are close to their psychological baseline. Fact: if the Institute gets a single hint of our existence, our mission will end before it has truly begun. Covenant was designed from the ground up to attract visitors, and it is working. Our data pool is increasing at an exponential rate, and the subjects take the test voluntarily and unaware. Effectively, the test is hiding in plain sight. So basically, that dude was asking me questions in an effort to try to kill me. So, that's interesting. Okay, so from Emmanuel to Rosslyn, Covenant is a mistake. I cannot dispute Dr. Ryan's case for the therapeutic value of the community, but our mission must come first. The wide variety of risk we expose ourselves to is outright foolish. My concern should not have been summarily dismissed. There must be another, saner way. Let's go ahead and talk to her real quick. Move, Dan.
Hey.
Fancy
Please
gadgets
don't hurt
like
me.
these gotta be worth something, right?
What happened to you?
The men. They drag me away, always with the needles, questions, and the pain. The stupid, stupid questions over and over. I'm Amelia Stockton. I'm not a synth.
I believe you.
I just want this nightmare to end. My father, Old Man Stockton, he will reward you. Just let me out.
Oh my
Please.
god. That was a terrible glitch.
Please. Help me.
I will do just that. Alright, let's unlock all these cells.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm free. I'm never ever coming back here.
Hey, let's talk real quick. Hey.
Hey there.
I thought I'd never get out of there.
Alright, that's... okay, cool.
Hey, Dan.
So Stockton gets his daughter and we get paid. Not a bad day.
We did it.
That we did. Here's your cut of the reward. I'll get my half from Stockton. Been a pleasure.
You holding out on me?
They call me Honest Dan for a reason. That's exactly half of what Stockton agreed to pay me. Not one cap more, not one cap less.
Be safe, Dan.
Same to you.
My only concern is that we didn't necessarily take care of all of the guards. Was it seriously all of them? I have a hard time believing that. Well, let's hope so, or those two are both dead. There we are. Maybe that was it.
Who's there?
No, it was not. Sorry. Wow, you guys are weak as shit.
Put this on yourself.
God damn it.
Nothing. Gotta be. What just happened?
You're gonna wish this was a nightmare.
Come on out and let's finish this.
All right.
He vanished.
Shit. Okay. So. Oh, there we go. All right, now he's dead. Is this one barred too? Nope.
Please be nothing. Please be nothing.
Think a Commonwealth boys gonna pick up tabbies.
Sorry. So what's going on in this place?
There's a lot of those left in that kind of condition. Savage bastards.
You should have left us alone.
Where is this guy?
I didn't. Well, what have we?
Asshole!
You're gonna bother us again.
Sorry. Okay, so that was Blythe. I don't know if there were any or there was any dialogue I could have gotten out of that. What else is there? Oh shit, that was accidental.
Nice.
Oh, more duct tape. Always good to have adhesive. Alright, last question. Okay, so this is Blythe's terminal. I know this sounds insane, but do we need to ask the last question? Without the limiter of multiple choices, the answers will admittedly be more varied, and so the psychological reaction will be different. But maybe it is a core part of the experience. We're seeing marginal improvement of the test's accuracy. To be candid, the improvement is within the margin of error. Perhaps we should consider something drastic. Red herring. For what it's worth, I agree with you. Question 4 was always Montgomery's baby. And from Emmanuel to the entire research team, I think question 4 is a red herring. We do not have a monopoly on detecting synths. In the Commonwealth, people trip up infiltrators all the time based off their imperfect behavior and memory. It is indisputable that the baseball question produces abnormal results, but I think at its heart, this is not a psychological trigger. Instead, it's a defect in memory. So if we pin all of our hopes on question 4, then it's just one wetware update later than or that we're back to square one. I know you dismiss my insistence that question 3 is the key, but if we have more sophisticated monitoring of the test subjects, EKG, pupil dilation, response time, then the subliminal data would speak volumes. Synths are incapable of true feeling, so again, question 3. Montgomery. Chambers surely has to see losing Montgomery is a mistake. I don't care if Covenant is lacking medical assistance. Our limiting factor isn't the stream of test subjects going through the Covenant. It's our acquisition rate of test negatives and our research bandwidth. Montgomery is far more important here than giving Scavers checkups. Can you please talk to Chambers about this? Alright, so it seems like they have pretty common misconceptions about synths and what they are, what they do, the fact that they feel, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they feel. Seems pretty obvious. I mean, the way Deacon was talking, he seemed rather emotional about certain things. It's your imminent death. That's what it is. What else could it be? Hello. There we are.
Huh? Trick of the light.
Nope. It's me. You're going to die.
The missions must be protected.
This is really sad. Your turrets are impotent, Covenant. They can't do shit. If they could, I'd be dead right now. Alright, on to bigger and better things. Yep. Shit. Oh shit. Okay, wow.